Testing, testing. All right. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first one, it seems like Tesla has dumped a bunch of inventory for the Tesla Model Y. There are plenty to go around, and on top of that, there are some pretty interesting discounts that have come to the table. Now, it seems like Tesla is starting to discount the Model Y long range on top of the performance and taking it to levels we have not seen in a little bit, maybe levels as much as $3,000 off. So we're going to jump into that plus a variety of different topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla with the really best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. We got Monterey Local Guide, Chowdhury, Chris, and W Shin. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting. If you want to join the Patreon and get a list of my buying guide, which has lists of all the best credit unions and banks out there that all have better than rates than Tesla financing, check it out. Patreon link or the YouTube join link down below in the description. All right, so let us take a quick look at this. Well, of course, we'll pull up the Tesla.com website and see if there's any changes. I mean, the other day we noticed that right here at the top banner, it says that the Model Y qualifies for the $7,500 federal tax credit. And if you switch to the Model 3 page, it says something a little bit different, right? We know that the $7,500 federal tax credit changes soon, maybe even as soon as this week, maybe even as soon as tomorrow. But the one thing we do know is it's supposed to change before the 31st of March. And so what that means is you have to take delivery by the 31st. It's not about when you order. It's not about when you give Tesla your deposit. It's all about when you actually take delivery. I got this question earlier today from someone that actually scheduled a call with me, and it is 100%. You have to take delivery before the 31st of March to qualify for this $7,500 federal tax credit. Of course, as on top of you as yourself as an individual as well. And there's a bunch of other, clarifications on that. Like you basically have to owe this type of money to the federal government. And most people do. They're buying a Tesla, I would say, especially a Model Y in like the 60 to 65K range, because you basically have to have W-2 income. But if you're self-employed, then that's a whole nother story. So let's take a quick look at this. Of course, we're going to go to our favorite site, waitingfortesla.com. You can see there's 353 brand new Tesla Model Ys that are available. It looks like today, Sunday, March 26th, Tesla's hit the clearance button. They hit the we need to sell all vehicles out of our inventory, test drive, demo, everything, get it off our lot because we need to hit some sort of number. And so usually when this happens, Tesla will start to release other promotions as well. It could be 10,000 free supercharging miles, which we saw that yesterday. They released that for the Model S and the Model X. So maybe there could be promotions. If you're on the fence, it does not hurt to open a dialogue with your local Tesla sales center. Maybe just talk to them, see what's the promotions out there. I'm certainly going to, I've got one person I text every once in a while. I'm going to text them to see if there's any deals out there for the Tesla Model Y or Model 3, because that would get interesting as we get into the last 5 days of the month. Ron John, exactly 5 days left to go, left in the end of the year. End of the quarter. Then it should get pretty interesting. But taking a look here, I mean, the discounts, these are strong. These are much higher than what we've seen in most recently. $2,800 discount on a 2023 Tesla Model Y demo with 3,600 miles on it. We've got another one, $2,840 discount. Same thing, 3,600 miles in Maine. A $2,600 discount. Minneapolis, $2,500 discount. And right here, there it is in Raleigh, North Carolina. If you're in that area, this would be the perfect build, in my opinion. It's a Model Y long range. It's a 2023 black with white interior. I know that's a rare combo that everybody is, almost not everybody, a lot of people are interested in, and it has a $3,000 discount. Here's another one right under there in Fort Lauderdale, almost $2,000 discount. And the list is extensive, the list is long, and there's just a lot of vehicles right now. I mean, to look at it specifically, there are 147 Tesla demos with discounts available across the country. And so you might be wondering why this is. Why did Tesla start to discount all these vehicles near the end of the month and end of the quarter? Well, what happens is Tesla needs to hit a sales number. And so all these vehicles and what they are, they're still brand new. You would still be the first owner of the vehicle, but these could be test drive demo vehicles. They could be showroom demo vehicles, but you would still be the first owner, and it's still technically a brand new vehicle. And so pick your spots. What I usually like to do is I like to see, I look at mileage versus discount. And of course, I look at the build as well. Usually I want to stay under like 1,000 to 2,000 demo miles. But if there's a maybe $4,000 discount, that's when I would get pretty interested, because as long as the tires are okay and as long as they're not like completely worn out, like I'd probably be scared of like a performance Tesla Model Y that had 3,000 miles. But if it's like a 1,000, 2,000 miles, but it has like a $3,000 discount, I'm all in. And so the pages here you can see are endless, just endless page upon page of discounted Tesla Model Y. So really just take your pick. Of course, all of these qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit, and all of these also qualify for the CVRP for California, and most likely will qualify for any of your state ones as well, because these are brand new vehicles at the end of the day. And that's all that matters. All that really matters is that you will be the first owner of the vehicle and you are not the second owner. So unless the used, because I've seen that before, a used Tesla Model Y might slip through here accidentally because of whatever in the system. But as long as you are the first owner and you are the brand new owner, then you can qualify for any of the discounts. So let's switch it to performance, because usually the performance trim is where you start to see the bigger discounts. That's where we saw the $3,000 discount yesterday, but it looks like it doesn't really seem to be any sort of higher discounted like that. But there's a good amount of Model Y long ranges all over the place. In fact, 202 of them in California. And this makes sense, right? We've been talking about this for a while now. This is what happens at the end of the month, end of the quarter. It's basically Tesla just releases that Tesla models near the factory. So Texas only has 26 of them, but California has 202 because they most likely could have been wanting to ship these across the country, but they decide, hey, we need to sell these ASAP. But at the same time, these are demos too, so I'm not really sure what could be gone here. But at the end of the day, a healthy amount of discounted Tesla Model Ys. Tesla has hit the clearance button. So if you've got a pending delivery, if your EDD got pushed, talk to your local Tesla advisor, call them, see if you can switch to one of these. If you're in an area that doesn't have one, then it's a different story. But if you're California and your estimated delivery date got pushed, I would say just try and switch to one of these and take delivery ASAP if you want to lock in the tax credit. So we're going to jump into the live streaming comments, because that's the benefit of the live stream. I answer all the different questions that you ask. And of course, we've got a handful of topics that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the tax credit, potentially will you get screwed? Tesla Park Assist, it seems like the reviews are not the best, and much, much more. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel, and there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources I use to get the best possible deal at the best possible price, including credit unions and banks on that list that all have interest rates lower than Tesla financing. So definitely check it out if you're interested.